work. Oh man. Let's see. Maybe I should put it up here. No, I'm gonna figure this out, folks. On the fly with unknown Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's more picturesque, I guess. Ugh, not wet. Let's do this. Anybody there? Oh, there are some people there. Hi, everybody. The man working my way through COVID. Oh, God, Mike, get better. I wish I could do bet all black and have you win again, but you'll be all right. Hang in there, buddy. Hey, everybody. Hello. Hello from New Mexico. I'm still in New Mexico. It's New Year's Eve. I've got a little bit of scotch. This scotch came a long way to get to New Mexico. Look, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I don't care. Out here, it's still the Old West, folks. It's still the dang Old West. I ain't kidding. And it's New Year's Eve. We're going to have a big bonfire just up the road. We're staying, this is like an Airbnb sort of, near where my brother-in-law lives here in this town. He's got a house here. He's an archaeologist, so he studies the southwestern cultures around here. It's really cool. And Happy New Year, everyone. So that's why we're here. And this structure is like this groovy old Adobe looking house. It looks like, I swear, it's like Billy the Kid's house. I love it. It's really cool. I don't even know what it's called or how you rent it or anything, but I thought I'd come out here and check out the Wi-Fi, see if it works, and see what everybody's doing on this New Year's Eve. I'm still in New Mexico. I got the guitar over there, and I'll just hang out for a bit, and then I got to go down and join everybody. So it probably won't be very long when I just got a little bit of downtime. It's still 3:30 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. So, Arkansas, Happy New Year. Have I showered? I did. I showered and I did my hair. It's getting out of control. We just came down off the mountain. We were at this place called Angel Fire where you go skiing. It's like this. Oh. Here comes, I'm doing a live stream right now.
Is Wyatt here?
Yeah, he's inside.
Okay.
If you want to be on the live stream, say hello. If not, continue on. Don't worry, they can't see you. You don't want to say hello to everybody? There's 25 people watching right now. Just say hello, everyone. There you go. I'm not even going to say your name because I respect everyone's privacy. Not everyone is not as... Yeah. Those geese?
Goats. There's goats and there's chickens.
That's got to be a goose, though, isn't it? Yeah, those are... Maybe they're goat geese. I'll have to flip the camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too cold. It's 44 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's not too cold. It's just up here, we're at about 6,000 feet above sea level. We were at nearly 9,000 feet above sea level. That's my wife and my sister-in-law that were just there. That were a little camera shy. They're laughing as they walk away. Like, oh my God, she's having, my wife is now having to explain to my sister-in-law what I'm doing because I don't think I have talked about it with them. They don't know who Sinatra, they're going to meet SinatraLennon tonight. Hello from Birmingham. My God. Hey, Phil Collins. Where's Phil Collins? We need the Phils. Where's the Phils? We're not talking about razors tonight, Tom's food tour, but we will talk about razors in the new year, I'm sure. But when I do these live things, it's very little shaving talk. It's just chilling out on the porch with SinatraLennon. And we got 28 people here. This is a very small town in New Mexico. It's 32 people now. Hopefully you can hear me. The Netherlands. God, that's insane. Fernand and Jolanda van Olfen in the Netherlands are watching me in this tiny, I mean, this is like, I think it's probably a population of maybe 100 people, maybe 100 people live here. So we are in the Badlands of New Mexico. It is beautiful around here. There's a beautiful winery nearby. They make great wine. This is Scotch, by the way, so this came from Scotland. But oh, good, sound quality is good. Arizona, yeah. So it's not too cold. It's a lot warmer down here at only 6,000 feet above sea level rather than 8,000 where we were earlier. I get affected by elevation, at the beginning. So you get used to it, but at first you're like woozy, and if you're in a state like New Mexico where cannabis is legal and you happen to consume a gummy, that also don't do drugs, kids. Only if it's legal, okay? Hey, bro, I'm joining with a huge JD and ginger wine. Darren Snowden. Cheers to you, Darren, from New Mexico. I got some Cutty Sark, I think. It was the cheapest scotch I could find at the local store. The stores here in New Mexico, we went from Angel Fire this morning. We went to Taos, New Mexico, which is a very small, full of rich people. You should see the people in this town. I mean, I walked in, there was these three Russian, two women and a man, and they must have been Russian. I think they were speaking some sort of language that was similar to that. And they had these floor-length coats and these shoes that you've never seen in America unless it's on a rich European or Russian. And anyway, fascinating that they find these crazy little desert towns out here in New Mexico. It is really, truly a special place, New Mexico. If you've never had the chance to visit and you want to, Albuquerque's got its own thing going on. Santa Fe, Taos, all these places. I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time here, but what I have has been really enjoyable and fascinating. It's just beautiful weather right now. I wish you could see. Well, you can't see here. Hold on a second. Let me see. Happy New Year from Greece. Hello, Greece. Dr. Pepper, got your Dr. Pepper. Hi, Kevin Weiss. Blade Crutchfield, hello, sir. Isat Saiti, good to see you. It's the first here in Australia. Hey, Happy New Year 2024 in Australia. Watching from Croatia. Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty warm, 15 degrees. All right, so I'm going to turn you around here. We're going to look at what I'm looking at. Put this here. I got my guitar pick for some reason. Always have a guitar pick on you. Okay, so we are on a little hill here. So I'm looking down into this little, there's a house there and like a little land for like grazing cattle or maybe even a crop. I'm not sure, probably grazing. And then the hills, kind of the scrubby New Mexico hills. There's our rental car there. And here's the Airbnb kind of thing that we're staying in. Can I show you the inside? I don't want to lose signal, but the things inside should be okay. Say hello. Say hi to everybody. I'm doing a live stream.
Hi.
There's my youngest. Okay, so let's look over here. Check this out. So here's the ceiling. Okay, here's the bedroom. So you step up. We got incense burning in here because it smelled a lot like cigarette smoke when we came in. So there are no rules. This is the Badlands of New Mexico. This is the Old West out here, honest to goodness. If you want to come out, if you want to disappear, if you don't want to hang out with people, if you want to have little to do with people, if you want to do your own thing, you can do it in New Mexico. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room. Come on out. There's plenty of room. So people are just smoking willy-nilly. But this place is called, this town that we're in is kind of an artsy little place. So they got this, it's just a groovy vibe. And this, from what I understand, this actual structure in the 1970s was the center of Chicano activism in New Mexico. Like they printed, you're making fun of them. It's my youngest, is always a critic. I'm not going to show you on film yet, not till you're 21. So this place, I guess this building all the way back, it goes back quite a bit back that way, was where they put out like pamphlets and, Chicano activism. And I don't know the exact story. My brother-in-law told me a little bit about it, but so a historic kind of building in this area and for New Mexico in general. So these are some real old, like stone looking walls. So you get, kind of modern stuff, kind of hodgepodge. You got this old like pine, and there's a skylight, and then you come through here and you got a little bathroom with this clawfoot tub. It's pink. I mean, how cool is this? Look at this. I mean, is this like the Old West or what? Climbing that sucker? Huh? Come on, let's take a shower with SinatraLennon today. Let's take a shower. We'll do shave. Oh God, I'm gonna break my leg. All right. Here we are. Oh, I got a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. So here we are, everybody. Hello, Illinois. Brisket guy. Oh, send me some brisket, would you? So we're in the clawfoot tub. We're taking a shower. And now we're going to get out of the clawfoot tub. Hopefully not bust my you-know-what. Here's the little le toilette. And then through here is where my youngest and I will be sharing this little bed here. It looks very cozy. Lots of pillows. I haven't... Okay, we're gonna see together if this thing is... First, we're gonna go out here and look on the front porch, because I was with you on the back porch. We're gonna see if it's soft. That bed's soft for a second. Okay. So here's the front porch. Hello from Finland. Hello, Kevin Weiss in Connecticut. Sorry, I'm pronouncing. I got people from all over the world. I got to pronounce Kevin Weiss in Connecticut. Oh my gosh, look at the CD collection they got here. I'll tell you what though, they don't have very good taste in music. I went through a lot of stuff trying to find something. I really couldn't find anything. There's a lot of CDs. Anyway, okay. So let's see. I'm gonna jump in this bed and see if it's okay. All right. See if it's soft. Oh, it is. Good night, folks. Oh, it's good. It's a good bed. Did you try it? It's way better than the other one. Way better than the other one in the other bedroom. You have a CD collection still? Okay, so the final room. So here's the more of that pine. I think that's pine. Yeah, lots of pine around here. And then this room, which is so cool. Look at the entrance. This like kind of Adobe brick entrance. Like a weatherman. I don't know which way to put my hand. So the cold front is coming from. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then it's just like a little what they call the sun room. So it's just a sitting room. It's got a sunlight, and it's got this gorgeous. This is what all the fireplaces look like in New Mexico. Gorgeous. Just a fascinating place. Just a gorgeous state. I mean, look at this. This is like an Airbnb. This thing goes all the way down there. It's crazy how long this place is. And there's a guitar that was in tune and a good quality. I'm gonna go outside and stop, just in case you didn't catch any of that. Ooh, the incense is strong now, but you can't smell the cigarette smoke, which is better. You got another bloody nose? Go get tissue. They're right there. You should be an old pro at this by now. Oh, the poor bloody nose kid. And now we're back out front. Golden Seal TV. And you've been a part of this channel a long time, haven't you? A lot of you guys have. Even the ones that haven't, I feel like you have. Is that pandering? Sure. Why not? Let's pander a little bit to our pals. Oh, there we are. No more walking around. I'll tell you what, walking around because I live at sea level. I live like 400 feet above sea level. So walking around where it's 8,000 feet above sea level, it'll take it out of me, man. I'm like, oh, sheesh. And I walk a ton. You've seen me. You've come on my walks before. All right, who we got here? We got Timely Beaver. Happy New Year, Brian. Happy New Year to you, TB. I'll call you that. Is everything still, did everybody see the whole walkthrough of the house? Did it ever break up? Because I don't know if Wi-Fi goes through Adobe brick or not. I mean, it's just mud, really, so. Are there houses built in antebellum style? Oh, no, not here, not New Mexico. This is all like Native American, Indian Pueblo style. Like in like Taos, New Mexico, you can't build a modern looking structure. Santa Fe is the same thing. You can't build they all have to look like Adobe Pueblo with, this kind of wood stuff. It's really fascinating. It's, and with the way the world has become so homogenized, like every place is the same now. Everybody's got the same restaurants. Everybody's got the same whatever. It's nice to actually make some rules to preserve some of that beauty and that culture that make places so dang unique. And coming from Austin, and I'm probably not alone. I'm sure a lot of cities feel this way, but I feel like it's lost so much of what made it what it was because people are just careless. They come in and they go, "Oh, that's all cute, but I'm going to tear that down and build something else." So places like Santa Fe or what I could tell from Taos, New Mexico, where you have to, like, you can't build a modern building. There's not one there. And like the tallest one was like maybe 4 stories. Even the parking garages were made to look like Pueblo, Pueblo brick building or Adobe. I keep mixing up Pueblo and Adobe, and I apologize. So there, Jesus, there's always one. It's always George Washington. So they're locally homogenized. You're always the one. I get it. You're the one in the back. You son of a bee sting. So I don't have any. So check this out. So I'm not a bracelet guy. I'm not but as I get older, I've shuffled off the mortal coil of caring so much about things and appearance. I mean, I care about my appearance, of course, but what I mean is caring what other people think. And I've started to embrace just having more fun. I mean, almost everything I wear, and I think I may have mentioned this to y'all on the live stream or on one of the videos, almost everything I wear is some sort of costume aspect to it. Whether it's my black turtlenecks, which is like a Beatle thing, or whatever. But so Keith Richards. Yeah, I'm a Beatle guy, right? What about the inside? Can it be modern? Yeah. Oh yeah, the inside can be modern. Yeah, inside can be modern. Yeah, it doesn't have to look rustic. That's right. Sorry, MM. Anyway, so I've always been a fan of that kind of, like, how Johnny Depp is. He kind of dresses like a pirate. He's got like 3 scarves and like 20 rings on him and a vest and like a hat. I'm like, I always like that look. Kind of this, like, whatever. I'm just like, and I'm not quite that type. But Keith Richards is that type too. And Keith Richards for decades has worn pop tops strung together. And I finally looked into it, and he wears it, in his inimitable ways. That, I wear this, to remind me never to go to jail again, whatever. So it kind of looks like handcuffs. And so I found some on Etsy for $20. I've been wearing them on this trip, and I feel kind of cool wearing the Keith Richards. I'm not a bracelet guy, but old guys start to be bracelet guys. Like, I remember my grandpa Jack. He wore a gold, like, name ID bracelet. And I kind of like that look. My older son wears little bracelets. And there's like something about wearing cool scars and like you got 3 or 4 bracelets and you got, sunglasses. I don't know. That kind of rock and roll costumery is fun. And it makes me feel kind of like I'm Keith Richards. So anyway, I want to show that on to you. There it is. It looks like handcuffs because, like he said in this interview, he said it's or footage from Keith Richards from now till the early 70s. Flat Earth is that? She didn't say that. What about the inside? Oh yeah, John. Oh, hey, that's Sinatra Richards. Interesting. We need to do a sister channel, a brother channel. So instead of SinatraLennon, it's something Richards, something like. So who's the Rolling Stones to Frank Sinatra? Would it be Dean Martin? Martin Richards sounds like your accountant. Hello from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Michael Johnson. I don't know where Rio Rancho is, but I am about an hour. Well, I'm in between Santa Fe and Taos right now. So in the little right along the Rio Grande. But I am enjoying my time here in New Mexico. You have just an incredible state. I've only been here, I think now, 3 times in my whole life. Once when I was about 14, once back in 2012, and now that I'm 53 and I'm able to. And now I know who I am, and I'm able to appreciate things and understand how to like work things around me to my advantage the way I want it. Like, I'm so enjoying it. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, Dino. Oh, Dino Mart. No, that's Dino Mart. No. Wait. Dino Richards. Dino Richards. No, that sounds like a cheesy lounge singer, but I kind of like that. Dino Richards. Dino Dickey. It's not tuned to open G, so I can't play that. You gotta do it in G, that's it. G's. I'm staying. I don't know how to play it in G. Skip that chord. And she covered me in roses. Just can't see making up my mind. Say, it's all terrible ending. Wow. I don't know how to play that song in G, so I was doing it on the fly, but I had to do it because of the Keith Richards bracelet. Find it on Etsy. It's I think it was called Keef stuff. Keef. Keef. So now I'm demonetized. Look, I went down from 40 to 21. I better stop playing. I do know two of us, so let's play two of us and then we'll Hey Philly. Near Philly. My wife is from grew up in Bucks County, so there you go. So we'll do this one, and then we'll not play the guitar anymore. We've been going for 22 minutes. I think everybody is kind of chilling out back at my brother-in-law's house. We're gonna have a big bonfire tonight. This guy that lives across the way here. When I tell you this place is like the Old West, I ain't kidding. I mean, it's wide open. We're having a huge bonfire. Like all these wooden pallets are gonna burn them. Everyone's gonna be passing around, you know, the herbal jazz cigarettes and the wine and I don't even know, probably guitars, who knows. I'm gonna have to control myself because I don't like to wake up in the new year hungover. That's no way to start a new year. So anyway, Happy New Year from London. Good to see you. All right, let's do this and then we'll better believe it. if you come stay at this area, let me fix my pants because my boots are little. These pants are the bottom of the pants are a little too small for cowboy boots. So oh sorry, so I have to readjust. There's just little things you gotta learn when you live down here. Um, if you come stay here, this guitar just lives here, so come on play the SinatraLennon signature series. I'll be right back. I gotta refill my scotch. Talk amongst yourselves, please. Give me everybody. Somebody come up with a really good question that you always wanted to ask, and I'll see if I can answer it. Be right back. Listen to the geese. I'm loving this house, Wyatt. You know why mostly? You don't always want to hang out with everybody. No, this is not moonshine, it's water. I'm being a responsible adult and drinking water while I drink my liquor. Okay, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hi. What's going on? This is my Christmas sweater, by the way. Isn't it nice? It's very soft. Clapping, and my wife is looking at me like, oh, that's time. Just having some cheap. I found this in the grocery store in Taos. It's just Cutty Sark, which actually I like because my old buddy LBJ drank it, and I kind of got a taste for it when I drove around his ranch drinking the scotch that he drank. How did you meet your wife from Lower Bucks County? Oh, she moved down to Austin. She went to school. Yeah, she grew up in Bucks County and then went out to California and moved to Austin, and that's how I met her. And it's been so rewarding to be able to go to these. She's shared. I mean, like this place. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't married her because her brother lives here. He lives just a stone's throw, a literal stone's throw. I could throw. And then I never would have got to, go to New York City as much as I have or visit any part of Pennsylvania, I'm sure. So here's what I recommend. If you get married, marry someone from a different part of the country, because then you might get to explore a little bit more than what you already know. Instead of a death row meal, that would be a death row shave. Oh, God. Ooh, well, it'd be Barbasol, but it would be a double one. It would not be just Barbasol. It'd be like margaritas in the Arctic, with the Jolly Rancher and Barbasol and the Rockwell and Grandpa Grungy as the final pass. I think that would be what. Happy New Year, happy shaving, Dima, Blade Crutchfield. Do I enjoy one? Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm not a wine drinker, but I do enjoy it. I do, and there is a winery just near here, and from what I understand, it's really good quality. I haven't had any, have not had any yet, but I plan on. I've had a bit of this, and I've had a bit of the local greenery, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. I know, Uncle Rhino. Good to see you. Aaron Scott. What's an excellent? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm telling you, the Rockwell. Oh, that's a goat. I'm hearing ducks. Are y'all hearing that? It's down there in the little valley. I'm on top, right of a hill, and it's like a drop off, and there's a farm right there. And I showed you earlier. Let me show you again. Are you hearing the animals? This is what I'm looking at right here. Those geese are going nuts. Those ducks. Oh, I see the ducks. Little white one. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, man. Getting outside of your bubble if you have the opportunity. And I have the opportunity because we have family members that allow us the opportunity, if you know what I mean. And even if you aren't of means necessarily, and you're able to get outside and explore outside your bubble, it is, yes, it sounds like Fox found the hen house. Um, it is so eye-opening and rewarding to, this is a totally different landscape, mindset, mostly the landscape than Austin, Texas, which is a beautiful city. But when you're driving amongst these snow-capped Rocky Mountains, my God, oh, unbelievable, unbelievable. I just am so glad that I'm able to have the opportunity. Um, yeah, and I hope you get that opportunity too at some point in your life. Even you can do it on the cheap. You can do it on the cheap. You don't have to be. I'm sure this place. I don't think it's very expensive. Is it very, I mean, are not. You know what I mean. Anyway, okay. Have you tried any Australian beers you enjoy? I don't think I've had any really good ones. All we get over here is all the dumb ones, right? As far as I know. So I'm not sure. But what would you recommend? I'm hearing these animal sounds. Some of them sound like human sounds. So I look up to see if somebody's saying something to me. Happy New Year, Mason jar of Scotch and Coke, but it's too late here now. Yeah, macrocosmic orbit. This is just water. This is the Scotch. I'm being responsible. I've been drinking Scotch for maybe about 2 hours now, just a little bit, and then I'm drinking water. So yeah, but it is a. Oh, actually, this is a Kerr, not a Mason jar. This is a Kerr brand jar. You're not too far from me. Any plans to visit Arizona? Are you in Arizona, Aaron? No, we're going home day after tomorrow. So it was just a Albuquerque, Santa Fe, here, Angel Fire, visit Taos, and then back here, and then back fly out of Albuquerque on Tuesday. Oh no, I got you. I didn't even see that it said from Gomi. I see. Oh, okay. See, I've never been. The only time I've been to Arizona was just in the airport. So I've never set foot in Arizona. But I wonder if are you familiar with Arizona and the difference between Arizona and New Mexico, like what I would see landscape wise? Because I mean, what I've seen so far in New Mexico is you got a lot of everything. You got the desert, you got the kind of scrubby Albuquerque, and then Sandia Peak and the mountains over there, and then you get the Rockies up here. You start getting up in this direction. So I know you guys have the what are those giant monumental red formations that they show in every dang western ever, those kind of things. Oh yeah, you should visit. Oh, what type of scotch? This is the cheap. I went on the cheap. We went to the grocery store and I got Cutty Sark, which is a cheap blend, but I like it because my one of my favorite historical figures, Lyndon Baines Johnson, my birthday buddy. We share the same birthday, and he's a fascinating historical figure. He drank it by the friggin' gallon, I swear. So I kind of developed a taste for it. It's cheap. It's fine. It's fine. And I got it at the grocery store in Taos. So how bougie does that sound? Oh, I got it at the grocery store in Taos. Got my scotch. Mm. I have had the Prohibition. It was good. It was like Cutty Sark on steroids or something, or some other dumb analogy. But yeah, I did have that. It was pretty good. I liked it. D. Sanchez, up, brother? Happy New Year to everybody. And D. Sanchez. Yeah, we have the cactus and the Joshua trees. Okay. Here up north, there's a painted desert. Utah, and his desert is more. Yeah, 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 yeah. I tell you, and I am not a political channel by any means. I don't talk about any of that garbage. There's plenty of that out there, and this is a dang refuge from it. But as we were driving from Taos to here, we were in between Taos and Santa Fe, right along the Rio Grande River. And to our right, it was like this one perfect moment. Sky was blue with these wispy clouds that the mountains were making look like feathers. I don't know what they were doing meteorologically. Off to my right as I'm driving, and of course I'm driving because I'm Clark Griswold in this scenario, desert, flat desert, and a gorge, the gorge of the Rio Grande. So it's sort of like a mini Grand Canyon gorge looking thing. And then it starts to slope up, and we get the reddish rocks here. And then we're coming up on a rise, and I could see a mountain in the distance. And over to the left was another plain up to the beginning of the South Rocky Mountains in the snow. And I looked at that as an American, as a Texan, and I thought, this is what it's all about. It's not about petty squabbles and disagreements. It's about loving the land. And I got real hippie. I actually said this kind of stuff. I'm not a hippie, but as I get older, I get more like, hey, why not? And it's like I said, it's about loving the land, not just this land, but for wherever you're from. It's loving the land and loving each other more and like listening and learning more. And it all seems so simple. Is it the scotch? Is it the local greenery that I consumed? I don't care. Happy New Year, everybody. What a great little hangout. We've had a bunch of people hanging out on this porch. I wish you could all be here from wherever you are in the world, because you're all over the globe, man. You're all over the globe. What a fantastic moment. Horseshoe Bend is a sight to see if you ever get up that way. Drink Cuddy and Goodfellas. Take a look around. We know there's nothing to be petty about. I know. Oh, Sweden. Happy New Year in Sweden. That's right. I'm trying to be more at peace, and I'm trying to be more patient. And you know, when you're on vacation, sometimes you have those moments where you kind of lose your cool, but I try not to be unfair, and I try not to be overly critical or, dad-like, so we all get past it and then we move on. So I'm very lucky that my children are smart and they're clever. They're good boys. And I'm lucky to be married to my wife, and her family is fantastic. I mean, truly. Yeah, all that stuff. This is the time to think about that. And you know what? New Year's Eve is stupid. New Year's Eve sucks. New Year's Eve, you're like all this dumb pressure and, oh, we got, don't worry about all that stuff, you know? It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. You know, I used to be so, I think there was so much pressure on, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna get champagne? Are we gonna go out? And when I finally learned to let go of that stuff, I was like, this is so much better. And it gets betterer every year. Honest to God, it does. Just letting go of that petty nonsense, that pressure, the silliness, the expectations. And I'm not saying be cynical. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying, oh, that's all stupid and let's make fun of it. That's fine. If people want to do that, yes, do that. Do it. But I want to just not have the pressure, not have the unfulfilled expectations. It's not about a night. It's not about a day. It's not about a January. It's not about a December into whatever, you know. It's just we're still going forward, and we're still all in this hopefully. And we got a lot of work to do, and we got a lot of fun to have, and we got a lot to experience, because that's what it's all about. Just get out there and experience it, whatever it is. Whether you're sitting on the top of some hills, listening to some geese walking at you, sun setting over these scrubby New Mexico hills. Look at this. I think I hear the Rio Grande River. I'm hearing a rushing noise, and it's either the Rio Grande or like a tributary off of it that flows past this little town. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is getting all cosmic. There is something about New Mexico, I'm telling you. It ain't no joke. There's something. There's something here. At least I'm willing to be open to even the idea, even if it's fake, even if it's nonsense. I don't care. You don't know either way, so why not take the good from that idea? Because that's all it is. It's just a good thing. It's like, wow, you get energy and the light here, and and you get altered states just by driving different places because you're going up and down in altitude, and so that's got to be part of something. I'm feeling very cosmic tonight. I haven't had that much of the greenery, for goodness sake. You have no desert in Germany, but you know what? You have gorgeous mountain ranges. I was in the Bavarian Alps in June, and there are parts of driving through the Rockies today where we said several times, this reminds us of driving up to the Eagle's Nest in the Bavarian Alps. So it's all connected. We're all the same. This whole planet, as different as human beings want to be, and that's all it is. We want to be different from each other. And that's where the problems lie, right? It all seems so simple when you're sitting out drinking scotch, drinking water. And it kind of is that simple. Let's see. Yep. So we got everybody going into the hour on Friday. We celebrate a 33rd anniversary of Michael Johnson. 33. That's right. The best way to spend New Year's is relaxing. Aaron, I'm coming to Phoenix. You and I are going to hang out on the porch and discuss life in a live stream. The best way to recharge your batteries is to be in nature. And that's the thing. It's like, I do not want to camp. I am not a camper. I don't want to be off the grid. I want to be on the grid. I want to be in a comfortable bed in a beautiful old place. But if you want to camp, that's fantastic too. However you want to connect with whatever you want to connect with, do it. You don't have to do it only one way. Some people are like, oh, you can't stay you could hike all goddamn day in nature and then go back to your cheesy motel next to the Walmart and you've still connected with the nature. That's how I feel. But so many people want to put strictures on things, right? Oh, you have to do it this way or else you're not really. That's all silliness. And I'm so glad I've gotten past that stuff in my life. Oh, or that I can recognize it. But like I said, and this goes for shaving and for life. It's like whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, whatever works best for you, do it. That's your way. As long as you don't get hurt and as long as you're not hurting somebody else. So anyway, God. A few years ago, I had a New Year's while on campus, and it was crazy fun. This New Year's, I spent it playing Cluedo with family. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it is. Like this year, we're in a tiny town in New Mexico. Last year, I hosted, we were doing our Beetle Bash New Year's Eve gig. So I was playing and performing all night. And then my wife had a gallbladder and she attack, and we were in the hospital in the ER at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this year, exactly 1 year later, I'm on a porch in New Mexico. I've just been in a ski resort today for life is insane and beautiful and confusing and terrible and great and everything. And it's just how you handle it all. And if you need help in handling, there is no shame in that. You go get that help if you need it. Whatever that help is, whether it's talking to someone, whether it's therapy, whether it's medication, whether it's not medication, whether it's being out here, whether it's, whatever it is, as long as you don't hurt yourself getting it. Yeah, anyway. This is getting really philosophical. We've been going a long time. I guess I had it's only 4:11 p.m. I don't think much is going on back at the main house, but here comes a little doggy up the road. But, yeah, we're all one race, the human race. Exactly. What do I shave with on vacation? Let's do one shaving thing. I brought my Murica razor, the one by Yates Precision Manufacturing. It is a fantastic razor. Beautiful razor. It's a one passer. You don't need to do any more on vacation. You don't want it to sit there in the bathroom and do 3 passes. So anything from Yates Precision Manufacturing, I recommend because they just sent me their newest thing. And it was fantastic. They did my signature SinatraLennon one a few years ago. It was fantastic. And it's a great, beautiful couple, and their 2 kids, and it's great. Hello. What do we got here? Yeah, Blade Crutchfield. You got it. You got it. All the cool kids get it. For me, I have no problem with any of that stuff. Where it's legal. Where it's legal. Cool. Do it. Hello. What does it say? Hellas Caesar? Hellas Caesar? Cesar? Hellas Cesar. Hello. Nathan Cruz. Oh, Nathan Cruz. Happy New Year to you. You have been around for so long. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that all of you are here. Michael Endres, you're also there. Happy New Year, brother. I mean, we got all the OGs in the house. We need to have like a name for the OGs, and we got to figure out when you joined and how long you've been chatting and all that jazz. We figure it all out. That was a bit of a slug, but that was for the OGs in the house tonight. It's not New Year's Eve. It's just December 31st. Tomorrow we got to get back to work. We got to keep going. There ain't no end. There ain't no beginning. We're just going, right? That's what I think. This whole thing with this calendar stuff. Look, I'm the most sentimental guy in the world. All I do is think about history. All I do is think about on this date in history. So I get all that. But I'm putting that aside for moving forward because I'm tired of doing that for moving forward. Well, oh, it's a brand new year. It's going to be, no, we're going to need to really work this year. We're going to really need to pay attention this year, guys. Seriously. It's going to be a really bumpy year, but we're going to do it because we all can do it. We're all here together. Okay, enough of that philosophical BS. My God, it's not like I get out to New Mexico for 4 days and turn into a dang guru out in the middle of the hills. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I know you're an Astros fan. But yes, congratulations to the 2023 World Series champion Texas Rangers. They fought, they earned it. Absolutely, congratulations. All I care about is that we keep Jose Altuve, which we will, and Alex Bregman. That's all I care about. Happy New Year, Paul Buckley. Cheers to you. Jose Ochoa, Happy New Year. I'm drinking water now. I just chugged that scotch there. I better, it's only 4 o'clock. I gotta pace myself. Hi there, buddy.
Where's
You want to be on a live stream or not?
Where's Wyatt?
He's inside. There goes the oldest. I don't put my kids on film. Just, I'm not one of those people that does. It's not anything, but, glimpse here or there is fine. But anyway, there's enough of that stuff in the world. They've, I'm sure, already got 8 million videos on TikTok and everywhere else. All right, everybody. You know what? I hear the wife coming. I'm going to sign off before she shows up and says, "What, are you still doing that?" So, Happy New Year, everybody. This has been absolutely one of my favorite live streams. I'm so glad it's here. I'm so glad you were here. Happy New Year. But also, no, it's just tomorrow's another day. Let's keep going. We're all in it together. I'll see you all very soon.